Hiya, I'm Lara and I'm an author at Usborne Publishing, and I've written Lift the Flap Questions and Answers about money with expert help from
me, Bobby Seagull. I'm a maths teacher, author, broadcaster and maths numeracy campaigner.
And it's beautifully illustrated by Mary Eve Trombley, who created these really gorgeous illustrations and colour palettes that you love, Bobby, don't you? So Bobby, as you know, we've got some questions inside this piggy bank that viewers like to know.
Funny you say that, I also have some questions for you too.
Shall I start?
Please do.
So, what role did you have in writing this book?
So I am an expert, so obviously you've written the book. You sent across the pages and asked me to double check they make sense, especially from my perspective as someone that's worked in banking and finance and someone that's a school teacher. So casting a seagull eye over it.
Yeah, it was really, really helpful, just because also you've got all that experience teaching kids, so you're able to know what they're kind of interested in and what they...
But you brilliantly researched it, so actually you made my job very easy.
Great.
So how is the book set out and how do the flaps help?
Okay, so the book is set out so that we tackle the questions in groups of topics. So we start with an intro to how money works, and then we kind of go historical and do the story of money, and then we tackle all kinds of topics such as managing money and earning money, and spotting good deals and bad deals, and also just loads of random facts and exciting things that children might ask about money and want to know. And the flaps, the way it works is that the question is on the top of the flap, then you lift the flap and underneath you get the answer. And we found that's just a really intuitive way to learn about something, and it really helps anchor the knowledge.
And can children start the book anywhere, or do they need to go sort of in a prescribed order?
No, it's definitely written in line with children who might just want to open a page that catches their eye and lift the flap and find out about that particular nugget.
Lovely.
Right, Bobby. What does a math literacy campaigner do?
So most people think of literacy rightly as to do with reading and writing, but you combine it with maths, and it's about people, children and adults, being confident in their day-to-day lives in using numbers to understand the world. So my job as a campaigner, think of it as like Mary Poppins meets Superman. So you're going around the country, meeting important people, politicians, charities, organisations, and trying to convince them actually that numbers are really important. And if we bring sort of a positive face to that, it really just sends that message home that actually all of us need a good sense of numbers for everyday life.
Oh, that's so important, yeah.
So the world of finance is big and complex. How deeply into money does the book go?
Well, the really important bits about finance and money, we don't see them as scary in the book, so we tackle things like inflation and what banks are for and how interest rates work, because that's really important for later in life to know those things. But if you're looking for a book about debt obligations and bonds, this isn't the right book for you.
It's a great place for young people to start their journey into
Exactly. So Bobby, for children who find maths hard, what's the best way to engage and excite them about the magic of numbers?
What I'd firstly say is that maths can be hard for anyone. I've got a degree in this, so I teach it. Sometimes I make mistakes too, so actually maths can be tricky for anyone. But what I would say is that with young people, find something that excites them in the real world.
Yeah.
Do they like eating or baking? Do they like dancing? Do they like sports? Do they like league tables? Do they like travelling? Do they like going on holidays?
Yeah.
Find those things and show them the numbers in those fields. And then once you've won them over with that, then they're more likely to try out some more complicated algebra later on. See any more questions? Oh, we're done.
Thanks so much for answering all those questions, Bobby.
It was a pleasure.
It was just such a pleasure working with you on this book, and I hope you like it as much as I do.
Oh, it's a brilliant book and it's so important. Young people and adults need to understand money, so this is a great place to start, I think, for anyone.